became who they needed you to be, the agreeable one, the easy one, the one who smiled when it hurt. And slowly, you forgot who you were before the performance began. You learned early, love came with conditions, that your worth depended on how well you pleased. So you shaped yourself into a version that felt safe to others. You mistook compliance for connection, believed that if you just behaved right, you'd finally be loved. But what you got wasn't love. It was conditional safety. You minimized your needs so long you've started to believe they don't exist. That wanting something different means you're ungrateful. But your soul remembers what you sacrificed. You've been praised for being so easy to love. But no one asked if it was real. No one saw the exhaustion behind the performance. And you started calling it peace. What if you didn't have to perform to belong? What if the version they loved wasn't the one meant to survive? What if your real self was never the problem? You fear that if you stop pleasing, you'll be abandoned. That your real self is too much, too loud, too unlovable. But what if the real you is the only one who can truly connect? You've been told to be kind, as if kindness means silence, as if setting a boundary means you've failed at being good. But true kindness includes honoring your truth. You equate honesty with conflict, because once saying, "I don't agree," led to punishment. So now you stay quiet and call it peace. You've minimized your desires so long, you've started to doubt they matter. But your nervous system knows. You were never meant to live for others' comfort. You've been taught that your worth is earned. But what if it's inherent? What if you don't have to prove anything to be worthy of love? You've spent so long being the version they wanted, you've forgotten what it feels like to be chosen for who you are. The version built for approval wasn't wrong. It protected you when no one else would. And now, it can teach you what safety truly means. Healing starts not with rejection, but with recognition, with saying, "Thank you for protecting me, but I'm ready to meet the one you were hiding." You don't have to be honest with everyone. You only need to be real with those who have earned the right to see you, not your performance, but your process. Your truth isn't a threat, it's a gift. And the fact that you still long to speak it after years of silence is not rebellion, it's return. You are allowed to want different, to say no, to change your mind, to exist without apology. That's not selfish, it's selfhood. This isn't about becoming unkind. It's about becoming real, kind and honest, caring and clear, loved, not for who you pretend to be, but for who you are. You don't have to keep the version built for approval anymore. You don't have to earn love through silence. You can begin to let your real self breathe, not as a risk, but as a right. Start by listening to the part of you that still fears being real, to the child who learned to hide. Honor that fear, then gently invite it to speak. Your real self isn't a burden, it's a truth. And the fact that you still long to live it, after everything, is not rebellion. It's love. Healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about freeing it, freeing the version that survived, so the one that lives can finally be seen. You are not broken. You adapted, and now you can evolve, not by becoming someone new, but by returning to the self that was always there. You are worthy of love, not when you're less messy, not when you're fixed, but right now, exactly as you are, even with your cracks. If this resonates, you're not alone. For a gentle guide to help you release the need for approval, reclaim your voice, and heal from the inside, explore the link in the description.